Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. First off, man, I want to show my appreciation for y'all clicking on this video. Make sure y'all follow my IG. Make sure y'all like, hit that bell if you haven't already. I show my gratitude. Today I want to talk about you not letting anyone stop you from walking your path, shining your light. You know, as we go through this awakening stage, a lot of you guys are hitting me up saying that you are feeling alone. You know, people that you used to resonate with, you don't resonate with them anymore. And it's starting to bother you, right? Because as humans, you know, naturally we want to be validated by others. We want to fit in, right? Nobody wants to be treated like an outcast. When you start to wake up, you become an outcast because you become enlightened. And when that happens, you start to separate from the pack, right? We all get there. We all been there, man. I've been through that situation as well early in my awakening stage. I felt like I couldn't resonate with anyone and I couldn't speak to anyone about these things because I was alone, man. Nobody else was going through this, right? So I got this poem for y'all that I want to read. And every time I feel like I lost my way, I feel like, or I'm second guessing my purpose, I'm second guessing what I'm doing in my life, I always come back to this poem, man, to give me reassurance and to really recenter me again and get me back on my focus. All right. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Okay. Basically what that means, you know, and I'm gonna break this down for y'all, man, for what this means for me. Our biggest fear comes from our greatness. We fear our greatness. You know what I'm saying? When you first start to wake up, like I said, you become so different that you become afraid because you don't know where it's taking you. You're going into the unknown. People, we don't like change. We don't like change. We like routine and we like to be around things that we know. Anytime something new comes at us, we become afraid. We become fearful. Fear is just being afraid of something that's not real. It's all in your mind. It's our light, not our darkness. I do consultations with guys and they tell me that they slip up on their journey, their spiritual journey, and they start going backwards. They go back to their toxic habits. They go back to, you know, addictions, things that were destructive in their life. They start doing those things over again. See, because we're not afraid of our darkness. Our darkness is a scapegoat. We feel comfortable in our darkness. This is why people go back to their old toxic habits whenever life gets hard for them. But see, that light, walking into your light, your purpose, is what scares us because we know that with great power comes great responsibility. We got to hold ourselves accountable. You have more responsibility. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, we are afraid of not being validated by others. We are afraid of others judging us. We are afraid of people looking at us like we're outcasts. So we're afraid to walk in our light. You playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing about you shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. You can't worry about what others think about you. And I feel like so many people, when they awaken or you start to go your own way, that we start to worry about other people being insecure around us. And you can't worry about that. We can't control other people's reactions. You can only control yourself. That sun that's shining out here right now, that sun don't care if you hot. That sun don't care that you sweating, you burning up out here, you know what I'm saying? It don't care. It's gonna shine its light, it's gonna blaze, it's gonna radiate, it's gonna do what it wants to do. And it's not gonna stop for you. It's not gonna stop for me, it's not gonna stop for nobody. You gotta be like the sun. You gotta shine your light. You can't worry about what others think about you. You can't dim your light to try to make others feel more secure about themselves. You got to be real with yourself. When you shining bright, you're going to bring out people's insecurities. That's what happens when you're vibrating on a higher level, is that you will bring out other people's demons because they can't hide from that light. That light exposes everything. And sometimes that's a good thing because you're bringing out their demons. You're being a reflection to them so they can see what they need to work on. You know, it's our job as the awakened to vibrate at a certain level so that we help others awaken and help them work on themselves and become the best version of themselves. But in order for us to do that, we got to do some healing. We got to go deep down within ourselves and pull off that trauma. And that's what happens. You shine that light, man, and you don't know who you're helping. You might be helping someone get through that trauma by exposing it. All right? Don't dim your light for nobody. Don't shrink down for no one. You be your true self. You walk in your divine light. You feel me? We were all meant to shine, as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. Everyone has that potential to be their best version. We all have a specific mission here on this earth, okay? Everyone is special. Everyone has their gift, but everybody don't tap into that gift, right? See, with great power comes great responsibility. When you awaken, it is your responsibility to lead by example. Help those who want to be helped so that they can too vibrate on that level to bring out their gift so that then they can help the world, right? It's a domino effect. We vibrate, we get ourselves right so that others can do the same. You know, this is why you can't dim your light around folks. You can't feel ashamed because you're being different or you don't follow the social norms of everyone else. Walk your own path. Stand on your own 10 toes. If you look at every leader that we had, from Malcolm X, you know, Nipsey Hussle, to all of the profound leaders that we had in our day, you will see that they were radicals, man. Right? They were unconventional. They were irrational, man. They did their own thing, which brought change in this world. Okay? But if you try to be like everybody else and want to stick with the social norm, how can we ever change? How can we ever make change if everyone's doing the same thing? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. We got to get different results. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. The greatest human act is to inspire. When you start walking in your true divine purpose, you don't care about validation. You don't care about what people think about you. You stand 10 toes down. This is when you start to eradicate all fear in your life. When you move like this confidence that you have now is going to rub off on other people. See, because energy is contagious. You know, you walking in your purpose and you don't care who has anything to say about it. That's confidence, man. That's going to rub off on people. Your vibration is going to be contagious to others. And it's going to automatically make them comfortable in being themselves. They're going to follow that. They're going to feel that energy. That's going to bring out the best in them. You liberate them from this social construct that we're stuck in. Everybody want to be socially accepted. Man, forget all that, man. Do you. You didn't come here to be average. You didn't come here to be like everybody else. You came here to be yourself. Out of all these billions of people on this planet, there's only one you, which automatically makes you different. Automatically, by design, makes you the one and only of your kind. Right? So cherish that, man. Take advantage of that. There ain't nobody else like you. Anytime that I feel like I'm losing my way, anytime that I feel like I'm losing confidence in what I'm doing, I always come back to this poem, man. And it gives me chills. I got chills just about reading this to y'all. It ignites that fire inside of me again to keep going. We all have a job to do while we're here, man. And you can't let nobody stop you. You can't get in your own way and stop yourself. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's your friends, your old lady, whoever it is. Don't let nobody stop you from shining your light. Oh, because people gonna try. They gonna try you. Oh, you weird. Oh, I don't believe in that. You demonic. You talking about stuff that I don't understand. So now, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna shun you. People always are afraid of what they don't understand. And that's facts. People don't gotta understand you. It's not your job to make folks understand you. It's your job to come down here and fulfill your mission. And that was ordained by the Most High God. That's for you to understand, nobody else. Your mission is more important than your family, than your friends, than your girl. You came down here without the knowledge of any of that. You came down here for a specific reason. And it's your job to fulfill your contract. Right? So let's get it, man. You know, I want to give y'all this motivation today because I got a lot of people hitting me up, and especially people who are just now waking up. You're not alone. I went through the same process, man, of feeling like I didn't have anyone to talk to, feeling like, am I really doing the right thing in my life? Am I really going the right way? Because I'm telling you, man, there's going to be a lot of people in your life that don't understand what you're doing. They don't understand your purpose. Some people might even cut you off, but that's okay. You're going to have to deal with that. Be yourself. Create your own path. And don't let nobody stop you. All right? Retain Gang, it's your boy Tay. Y'all have a beautiful day, man. And I'm out. Peace.